So I'm at earlychristianwritings.com because somebody asked the question about the Didache, and it's dated to on here 50 AD 50 to AD 120 being the latest. I don't know anybody who would put it at AD 120, but AD 50 you must understand that's earlier than some of the Gospels are placed at. Now, if you go to earlychristianwritings.com, you'll see a list of um, every anything that mentions Jesus. The Tacitus, Pliny. Um, it even has Galen in there. It has Josephus. It has the Talmudic sources. And it's got Gnostic. It's got the Ebionite stuff. Um, and the great thing about it is multiple translations. Like the Didache, the text, we have the Roberts Donaldson English translation, the J.B. Lightfoot, um, Charles H. Hull, and um, Christoph Blake. Now, I would suggest the Robert Donaldson translation or J.B. Lightfoot. Um, and I'll be using the Robert Donaldson translation. I just want to go through this because somebody had brought up some things about this, and we'll go through this together. It's very short. It says the Didache, the teachings through the 12 apostles to the nations. Chapter 1. The two ways and the first commandment. There are two ways, one of life and one of death. But the great difference between the two ways, the way of life then is the first. You shall love God who made you. The second, love your neighbor as yourself. And do not do unto others as you would not want done to you. And these sayings are the teachings, saying, these sayings, the teaching is this: blessed those who curse you, pray for your enemies, fast for those who persecute you, for the reward is there for loving those who. For what reward is there for those who for loving those who love you? Do not the Gentiles do the same? But love those who hate you, and you shall not have an enemy. Abstain from fleshly and worldly lusts. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, to him also turn to him the other also, and you shall be perfect. If someone impresses you for 1 mile, go with him 2. If someone takes your cloak, give him your coat. If someone takes from you what is yours, ask not it back, for indeed you are not able, giving to every one who asks you, and ask not it back. For the Father wills that to all should be given our own blessing, free gifts. Happy is he who gives according to the commandment, for he is guiltless. Woe to him who receives, for he is the one who receives, who has need, he is guiltless. But he who receives not having need shall pay the penalty. Why he receives for what? And coming unto confinement, he shall be examined concerning the things which he has done, not and he shall not escape from there until he pays back the last penny. And also concerning this, it has been said, let their alms sweet in your hands until to whom you should give. Sweat in your hands, sorry. Now, you'll notice that a lot of this is from the words of Christ and the teachings of Christ, especially what we hear about Q. And this might be a source of Q. Uh, Now, you'll notice that the Didache it does not say, do unto others as you would have done unto you. Instead, it inverts it and says, and do not do to another that which you would not want done to you. Right? Um, it says the second commandment, grave sin forbidden. And the second commandment of the teaching, you shall not commit murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not commit pedestry. You shall not commit fornication. You shall not steal. Pedestry is pedophilia. It's child molestation. You shall not practice magic. You shall not practice witchcraft. You shall not murder a child by abortion, nor kill that which is born. You shall not covet the things of your neighbor. You shall not swear, meaning swear an oath. You shall not bear false witness. You shall not speak evil. You shall bear no grudge. You shall not be double-minded nor double-tongued, for double-tongued is the snare of death. Your speech shall not be false nor empty, but fulfilled by, sorry, I have to scroll down, but fulfilled by deed. You shall not be covetous, nor rapacious, nor a hypocrite, nor evil disposed, nor haughty. You shall not take evil counsel against your neighbor. You shall not hate any man, but some shall reprove, and concerning some you shall pray, and some you shall love more than your own life. Chapter 3. Other sins forbidden. My child, flee from everything evil, and from every likeness of it. Be not prone to anger, for anger leads to murder. Neither jealous, nor quarrelsome, nor hot-tempered, for out of these murders are engaged. My child, be not lustful, for lust leads to fornication. Be neither a filthy talker, nor of lofty eye, for out of all these adulteries are engaged. My child, be not an observer of omens, since it leads to idolatry. Be neither an enchanter, nor an astrologer, nor a purifier, nor willing to took at things. Maybe, I think that's a misspelling or mistranslation right there. For out of all these idolatry is engendered. My child, be not a liar, since a lie leads to theft. Be neither money-loving nor vainglorious, for out of all these uh, thefts are engendered. My child, be not a murmurer, since this leads to blasphemy. Be neither self-willed nor evil-minded, for out of all these blasphemies are engendered. Rather, be meek, since the meek shall inherit the earth. This meek, it actually means gentle in the translation. Sorry, it's not meek as we think of it today. It means gentle. Be long-suffering, means patient. And pitiful and guileless and gentle to those good, and always tremble at the words which you have heard. For you shall not exalt yourself, nor give over confidence to your soul. Your soul shall not be joined to the lofty ones, but with just and lowly ones shall it have its intercourse, except whatever happens to you as good, knowing that apart from God nothing comes to pass. Right? Um, let's see the time on this, 9 minutes. We're at chapter 4, and we have just a we're about halfway through. So I'm going to stop right here. This is the Didache. I want to familiarize you guys with it. So this is just the reading of the Didache. This is part one. Part two will come up immediately after this. All right. Peace to you. So make sure to check out part two.